The new Warriors trailer for Marvel Comics. 2.6K likes, 91K dislikes. Know your fucking audience. What's happening, film friends? Dave the Film Junkie here. Not really talking about anything film related today, folks. No, I had to chime in about this, and I apologize. I mean, this came out about 3 days ago, and I'm just now getting to it, and I had to, and I had requests to do this video, and it's yeah, this is with everything that's happening right now in the world. Bad fucking timing, Marvel. Daniel Kibble is the writer that's shown off in this trailer for the new Warriors. And, of course, he talks about how when he was a kid that he enjoyed the new Warriors, that consisted of Nova, Speedball, Marvel Boy, just characters that kids and people, like, hey, that looks pretty cool, and people know some of those, specifically Nova. So he was tasked to make the new Warriors, and obviously, you already know where this is going to be leading. And then, when I look at this guy and I see the characters that were created, it makes sense. Something tells me he self-identifies as a male feminist and is on a pretty strict vegan diet. The Psychic Twins, Snowflake and Safe Space. That's right, guys. It's funny because when this was showing up on my timeline and people were commenting about it, nobody took it seriously. Everybody thought it was a parody. Specifically, these two twins, these characters right here. Nobody took it seriously. I thought it was fake too because really there's superheroes called Snowflake and Safe Space? And according to Mr. Kibblesmith, it's this idea that these are terms that get thrown around on the internet that they don't see as derogatory. They take those words and kind of wear them as badges of honor. Okay. He could create force fields, but he can only trigger them when he's protecting someone. So he's giving someone a safe space. What the fuck? Snowflake is a non-binary that goes by they, them, and has the power to generate individual crystallized snowflakes shaped as shurikens. I guess like that she could chuck at people. The connotations of the word snowflake in our culture right now are something fragile, and this character who is turning it into something sharp. It's funny too because when people on the right and the left call each other snowflakes, it's gotten so tiresome that I'm surprised there's not a character named Cuck. This character's non-binary, goes by they or them, but, if you look at the cover, there's like an embrace that's happening, and they don't see... Obviously, it, they, them, is, zam, is smaller in stature, and, not as big as the stereotypical jock. So I'm guessing that, yeah... it's really a woman. Snowflake is the person that has the more offensive power, and Safe Space is the person who has the more defensive power. The idea is that they would mirror each other and complement each other. That's fine. That's cool. Why not? Who is... I can't wait to see all the couples that dress like these two. And of course, it doesn't end there. We have Screen Time, who is a kid who basically is experimental internet gas. Now, he can see augmented reality and real-time maps and can instantly Google any fact. Does this make him effectively a genius? He sure acts like it does. So basically, this is a kid who has Google Glass on his head. That's all he is. That's his superpower, guys. His superpower is that he's wearing a super fancy Google Glass device on his head, and he can access the internet and augment reality. No superpowers. At least the other two have superpowers. They literally... create force field or, snowflake ninja stars that they could chuck at people who are being, offensive. This kid could just access the internet. That's it. Then you got B Negative, who is a vampire type creature who has a very interesting wardrobe going on here. Talk about it. That hair alone. My God. I don't know what the secret identity of this character is going to be, but if the hair has... Anyways, a teen living vampire exposed to Michael Morbius's blood as a child in a rogue but life-saving medical procedure. He still ages like a regular kid. That kind of fucking sucks. But has all the abilities of Morbius. He's also obsessed with all the music and attitude of classic long past decades like 90s and the 2000s. The 2000s are already considered classic? I mean, I know we're in 2020, but really? The world is a vampire, and so am I. Billy Corgan is fucking pissed right now. And at least he's tied to Morbius, another Marvel character. At least there's that. But I mean, the whole 90s and 2000s, what he's just gonna like make a bunch of pop culture references that are 10 years old? I don't fucking get it. And then we have Trailblazer. She doesn't skip dessert. Oh my god, I'm fat shaming, except, well, this is not a real person. This is a drawn person. This is a hero who, yes, is, I guess you could say, body positive. That's what they're probably trying to go for here. Yeah, a regular kid scooped up into the world of teenage superheroing. Her magic backpack is actually a pocket dimension with seemingly infinite space from which she could pull out useful or random objects. I'm guessing one of those like sandwiches that you serve at a party, those big ass sandwiches. It's not always under her control. She claims to get her power from God, but not the God you're thinking of. She's a group home and foster kid who's volunteering at a senior center when this mysterious threat shows up and Night Thrasher runs to the rescue. What's his name talks about, and because she helps, she ends up in the crosshairs of new outlawed law, whatever that is. But yeah, there you go. Trailblazer. Something tells me if there's... What the fuck, man? This is gonna bomb really badly. This is gonna bomb like so hard. We already know this is happening. I mean, everybody's shitting on it. Like I said, the trailer for it is getting so many dislikes. I don't know who the hell is going to want to read this. I mean, I don't know what Marvel's thinking. I mean, you almost want them to be like, hey, on April 1st, go, hey, we were just kidding. We weren't really going to release a comic book like this. But they're not kidding. This is unironically happening. I mean, Snowflake, Safe Space. Screen Time, who is just a kid who has Google Glass, and a vampire who likes 90s and 2000s stuff, and then a chunky girl with a backpack. So, yes, I don't know what Marvel's thinking. I know they're trying to revamp stuff. They're trying to get in touch with today's society. But the thing is, though, it's like when it comes to people who want to read comic books, they're not part of that, okay? This is part of the woke Twitter crowd, maybe. They'll get behind this. There's some people that might get behind this. And you know what's going to fucking suck? And this is exactly what's going to happen, guys. When this fails, which it will, they're just going to blame probably toxic masculinity or white dudes. They're just going to blame all of that. And of course, they'll blame Donald Trump. They'll just somehow tie it to Donald Trump and the way this toxic society is right now. And it's going to be hilarious to see the reaction to it because it's going to fail. Everybody is not liking this. I've seen already a bunch of reaction videos that are shitting all over it, and I'm part of that. I'm part of that group now too because it is just awful. I cannot believe that somebody actually approved this. Okay, just think about it. Grown, free-thinking adults actually approved this and thought this was a good idea, and they thought, oh, this is gonna work like gangbusters, and it's just gonna blow up in their face. They're probably already shitting their pants and going, oh my god, we fucking missed it. We missed it, and I'm happy that that's happening. There you go, guys. Just wanted to comment on that. Let me know your thoughts about it down below. What do you think about the new Warriors in Marvel's universe? Yeah, are you liking it? Who's your favorite? I mean, I guess if I had to choose one, I'd probably be like, Screen Time, why not? I wouldn't mind some shit where I was wearing, like, glasses that can just... Never mind, they all fucking suck. Let me know your thoughts about this. Hit that like, thumbs up button if you'd be so kind. Subscribe to my channel, it's filmjunkie.com for all my content. Follow me in the sock comments over there, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Patreon if you want to help out, and of course, shirts down below. All right, guys? Talk to you later.